Hi, friends. My name is Marina Rodriguez, and I work at a nonprofit organization that's community-based, All Our Kin, that supports and sustains community childcare educators to ensure that children and families have the foundation they need to succeed in school and in life. And the pyramid model is really important to us. We believe in the pyramid model. One of the values that are dear to us and we exhibit in our interactions with adults is relationships first. In relationships, children grow and thrive. In some relationships, children also are hindered. So adults that work with children that have a keen self-awareness, that have done a lot of work in themselves to understand who they are and where their emotions come from, are truly important for children to develop a healthy sense of themselves. What do children do when they don't have social emotional skills? This is what it's all about. It's all about fostering a wellness of emotion in children so that they can self-regulate, they can create friendships, and they can later on in life hold a job, something that all of us as adults need to really exist in the societal structures that we operate under. So this is what it's all about. When children don't have these social emotional skills well developed, and some folks might call them soft skills, they often exhibit behaviors that feel challenging to adults. So we must focus on teaching these skills. And teaching these skills, to me, means that I show up in a way that is healthy and comfortable for the child. If I am modeling self-regulation, thinking, pausing, then I am exhibiting these healthy social emotional skills for children. So that's one way of helping children understand social emotional skills. When children are really small, they need an adult to help them regulate. So it's important for the adult to be able to regulate themselves, to understand their emotions, and to understand what triggers uncomfortable emotions for them that could be triggered by the child that's right in front of them. And so when an adult has this understanding, when an adult has done this work, they can better be in the relationship with the child that's in front of them that might be exhibiting behaviors that feel challenging for the adult. So these are some of the ways in which we can teach children how to be in the world. There are other specific strategies that you will also learn later on in this presentation. So we teach, if a child doesn't know how to walk, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to ride a bike, we teach. If a child does not know how to read, you got it, teach. If a child doesn't know how to behave, what do? We teach or we discipline. Sometimes our go-to is to discipline. And truly what our children need of us is to be with them, to help them understand the emotion that they're carrying at that moment when something's feeling really difficult for them. They really need the adult to be there with them, to help name that emotion for them so that they could develop the language to express what it is that they're feeling at that time and place. Why can't we finish the last sentence as automatically as the others? That's a challenge. It's a challenge for all of us in society. It's a challenge for us to undo some of the programming that's been instilled in us from generations to behave and to look at behaviors a certain way, to look at behaviors as challenging, to look at behaviors as wanting to fix them. When we get in the thought process of wanting to fix somebody because something feels challenging for us, that's when the clash happens. It's important to be able to understand that and to be with the feeling, even if it feels challenging, to be with the behavior, even if it feels challenging for us, so that we can show the child a different way of approaching that situation. It really begins with us. And now I am going to turn it over to our colleague and friend, Deb Adams, to talk to us about the Connecticut Core Knowledge and Competencies Framework.